Hello and welcome to ET Now. You're watching IPO Central, and my guest today is from Jaro Institute. It's one of the leading training institutes covering and having centers pan India there. And with me is Sanjay Salunkhe, who is the chairman and managing director of the company. The IPO is opening for this company on September 23rd and closes on 25th. The price band is 846 to 890 rupees per share. It's a fresh issue of 170 crores and OFS of 280 crores. So, roughly 450 crores of is the IPO size, and the company is valued at little over 1460 crores at the upper end of the price band. Mr. Salunkhe, thank you very much for joining us on ET Now. To begin with, sir, give us a sense of your operations and how many cities are you present in, and what is the revenue model for you?
Yeah, so we are spread across India. We have 22 offices across India, 800 plus staff members, and we are amongst the leading online higher education upskilling company.
Okay.
And we have partnerships with multiple IIMs, IITs, and reputed institutions across India.
Sir, what is the revenue model for you?
Partners are like IIM Ahmedabad, IIM Trichy, IIM Nagpur. Okay. We provide business intelligence, technology, marketing, infrastructure, support to the institutions, and we get the share of the fees, total fees. So the share ranges from 25% to 60% with the institutions for the services that we provide.
And what is the kind of services that you provide?
As you know, the demand for the online education is soaring.
To give a perspective for an investors, what is the kind of services that you provide?
Okay, so we provide marketing, technology, infrastructure, and business intelligence services to IIMs, IITs, and the universities. And we get a part of the fees as the fee share. That ranges from 23-25% to as good as 60%. And as you know, the National Education Policy 2020, NEP 2020, has bought the online degree diplomas at par with the physical, the classroom degree diplomas. And the demand is soaring because now everybody has understood that we have to be perpetual learners. We cannot now, the old days are gone when BTech or MBA we are done, and now we have to work for 30, 40 years. Now the era has come wherein we have to keep on upgrading, upskilling, reskilling ourselves throughout our life. So every 2-3 years with the tech advancement, we have to keep on learning. And that's how this, the demand for the online is going up. It is a recession-free industry. So in the recession time period, people will learn to get jobs. In the growth phase, people will learn to get promotions and so on. Now all of people have understood, whether the medical professionals, IT professionals, all have understood that we have to be jack of all and master of our own domain. Because to become a CEO, CMD, or an entrepreneur, we have to have multifunctional knowledge. So we should know finance. Finance is the heart of business. Marketing, sales, HR, operations, project management skills, as well as IT. We may not know coding, but we should have the knowledge about an IT as a whole. So people have understood now that we have to grow, we have to have knowledge of all those verticals of the management, the functions of the management.
Sir, at a given point in time, how many students or how many executives are getting trained through your institute or are onboarded through your institute?
Okay. So last year we had almost 31,000 odd learners. They don't like to be called students because they are working professionals. They may be 5 years, 10 years, 15 years experience. So last year we had a number of 31,000 plus learners. As you know, the education institutions are focused on the content development.
Yes.
Sorry, yeah, you are asking something.
Yeah, I'm saying that from a perspective of learners there, do you also reach out to corporates and institutions so that they can push their executives towards higher skill, upskilling, and higher learning?
Yes, we also approach the corporates because they want to have continual supply of great talent. So, and they want the talent to be upskilled throughout. So they are also eager. The company is also eager that their employees keep on learning, and if they keep on learning, they get great talent, and that provides a growth to the organization.
So
and the total addressable market for this was in 2023. Yeah, sorry.
Please go on.
You're asking something.
Yeah, I'm saying that what was the total addressable market? You're trying to give us a perspective of this. How big is the market?
Yeah, as for the industry report, the total addressable market, the TAM, was in 2023 around 13,200 crore, and is expected to be in 2028 to be 41,450 crore. So the CAGR growth rate is around 25.7%.
Sir, what is the kind of advertising or marketing spend that you do on an annual basis? And I'm given to understand that return on this, what is the kind of return on advertising or marketing spend that you get?
Yeah. So there are three channels through which we get the admissions. One is the performance marketing, the digital marketing campaign, what we do. Almost as good as 50% comes from that. 30 to 35% comes from the referral. The learners who are happy with the learning, and they tell their colleagues, their friends, their relatives that I did this program and I grew in the corporate ladder. I got promotion, I got a new job, I got a hike in the salary. So that the referral is between 30 to 35%, and the organic leads provides around 14 to 15% of the admissions. So marketing spend per annum currently should be in the range of around 60 crore a year.
Can you also give us a sense of the duration of these courses? Are these short-term courses like 4 to 6 weeks or 8 weeks, or is there are long-term degree or master's degree courses which are done online?
Yeah. So the course duration ranges from 3 months to 3 years. So the short duration are 3 months or 6 months program, short duration program for upskilling. And then MBA programs, online MBA program with the universities are around 2 years. Then now the crowd also in BBA, BCom, BA has started coming into the online mode, because the degree and the diplomas of online and classroom are government has made at par. So that acceptance has gone up. Courtesy COVID, people understood that working from home or learning from home is possible. Right? Also, the government of India wants the higher education GER, gross enrollment ratio, to be increased from 29% to 50% by 2035. So that also has given a big push to the online education. And also the way Ivy Leagues want the MBAs who join their institutions to have 5-6 years of experience. Now the working professionals also understood that instead of going directly fresh from BBA, BCom to the MBA course, it's better we learn in the organization for 2-3 years, understand the working of the business, and then if you go for an MBA, then we can absorb or learn in a better way. We can correlate the working in the corporate to the MBA curriculum. So that makes it very easy to understand, learn, and they can learn through the business issues, business problems, and so on.
Can you also give us a sense of the kind of the margins that you are there? You said that you get 25 to 60% of the revenues or the course fees as commissions. Does it range from universities to university? I mean, you mentioned about the IIMs and IITs and other stuff. What is the kind of commissions that you get from those premier institute and versus others where you get 60%?
Yeah. So if the fees are on the higher side, say for example, now the IIMs are also come into executive MBA. So IIM Mumbai has launched an executive MBA at 15 lakh rupees. So our fee share is at 25%. If the fees are around say 2 lakh rupees for the universities for 2 years MBA, our fee share may be at 50% or 55% or even 60% for that matter.
So is this exclusive tie-up with the institution, or it's a non-exclusive tie-up for you?
Okay, it depends upon the partnership for that matter. With certain institutions, we have exclusive partnership with us, right? So it's only with us, and wherever we work with the institutions, we have lion's share in the working, right? And the program which are developed based on our business intelligence are exclusively with us till the time we work with the institution.
Okay, and Currently,
and we have our own studios in the IIMs.
So, currently when you look at this entire space, are you only looking at the domestic market, or you are also looking at overseas universities as well?
Currently, we are domestic focused, but we also had a program with Wharton Business School, University of Pennsylvania. It's Ivy League. We also had a program with Toronto University, Rotman Business School, Canada. So, but more focus on the domestic market.
Can you also give us a sense of, you said
we'll go international also.
In your RHP, you mentioned that your top 3 customers account for 53% of your revenue. That's around 133 odd crores. Who are these top 3 customers?
So, number 1 is Symbiosis International University, number 2 is D.Y. Patil, Pune, and number 3 is Bharatiya Vidyapeeth, Pune.
Finally,
so we had tied with multiple universities. Also, there's the
And I get that. What I'm trying to get in is that since it's more domestic oriented and you don't have a curriculum, but you are basically enabling a connecting bridge between executives who want to do upskilling and the universities which have these kind of programs. Do you have conflict agreements in place because you're doing it with multiple universities? So, is it only is it at the sole discretion of the person who's coming in, or do you also recommend which university to go?
Okay, so there is no conflict of interest because we do not have our own programs per se for which we charge. So, there is no conflict of interest with the institutions, and there are different programs with different institutions. Right. So, somewhere it is a tech program, somewhere it is management oriented program, somewhere it is techno-functional programs, and so on.
Mr. Salunkhe, it was a pleasure talking to you today on ET Now. Thank you very much for joining us. Your IPO is opening on 23rd and closes on 25th. It's priced between 846 to 890 rupees per share. The fresh issue is 170 crores and OFS is 280 crores. So, 450 crore IPO that's there. Thank you very much for joining us on IPO Central today.